So Nate, the question I have for you is really, how do you get clients from YouTube? How do you get people who are watching your videos to actually become a paying client? I mean, video views are great, but if you want them to take the next step and really have your channel work for you, how do you go about doing that?
I have just the answer for you. All right, so you've asked the right question. How to get clients from YouTube? Yeah, most people aren't asking that. Most people are asking, how do you get more views? How do you get more subscribers? And their focus is they do want to make money, but they're focusing on the ad revenue.
Okay.
But the ad revenue should be just the icing on the cake, just a small part of the actual revenue that you generate from your channel. In fact, it's definitely a small part. And I make 5 figures monthly from ad revenue, but that's a very small part of my revenue. And so, yeah, you want to know how you do that?
Yeah.
It's not because, so you want to know how?
You want to know how? Yes, I do.
You've got to have a business. You've got to have something to sell, right? A product or a service. But on the YouTube videos, it's about giving value. You don't sell. You don't sell at all. You give value until the very end. You give a call to action.
So always at the end of a video?
Mm-hmm.
And then do you do that on every single video that you put a call to action, or do you sometimes sprinkle in videos that are just purely educational?
So it's up to you, but I recommend always having a call to action at every video, but it can be soft or it could be more strong. A soft call to action would be an invitation to subscribe.
Okay.
Or, hey, go ahead and comment below. So you're giving them some action. They're there, you might as well invite them to do something to engage a little bit more. When I say a more strong call to action, a stronger call to action would be, and if you really enjoyed the content of this video, I'm putting on a 3-day event where I can take 3 days and dive into it further. Join me. Here's a link. You can find out the information. So that would be a much stronger call to action. Come to an event with me. But there's a lot of softer call to actions that really get you a lot of results. You can give away a free gift, and that can opt somebody into your list. So let's say you had an ebook.
Yeah.
And you say, hey, in this video we talk a lot about influence, and I've written this book. This is her book. We're all ears.
Yeah. And
I have a digital copy that I want to give you for free. It's obviously huge value.
Right.
Doing that. So just click below, enter information, and you might do a free plus shipping offer or something like that. That's a really strong call to action for you, but yet it's soft for the viewer because they're getting something for free.
That's great. Now, you talked about you need to have a business in place. Mm-hmm. Are there certain things that you recommend doing before you even get to your YouTube channel or think about making a video that make it easier for you to promote that business in a YouTube video?
That's a very good question. In the past, I think the answer that you'd hear from business would have been different. Traditional business says that you've got to create a product or a service first. Mm-hmm. And then you kind of create your brand around it, and you start a marketing campaign, and you have it build a sales team or a sales system, and you start to kind of build a level of influence, and then you can start to build a following, and then you can speak, or you can create a YouTube channel and market your services or your products to that following. YouTube allows us to do things in complete reverse. You can build your tribe first, and they'll let you know what they want you to create.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Okay, this is Derek Muller. He makes science videos.
A question I get asked surprisingly often.
I was wondering what question he gets asked surprisingly often. Okay, so this is Derek Muller. He lives in Australia. He's a scientist. He used to teach at university level science and physics and different things, and he started making videos that have a very unique strategy where he'll introduce a misconception and then he'll teach the real truth, and it's just a great way to retain.
Okay.
So he's a teacher. That's how he started this. He didn't have a business, didn't have a product or service. I started following him 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
Well, about 2 or 3 years ago, he actually launched a product on Kickstarter. I'll show you if I do a search here. So he put up this video, 3 years ago. He launched this molecule kit.
Okay.
And it's plastic, and there's magnets, so the bonds can rotate, and it's better than the ball and stick models that I used to use when I took chemistry.
Okay.
So he launched this campaign. He had never announced his own product or anything in the past, because
Really?
I've watched all of his videos through those couple of years. And he put out this video, and it started out the same way. It was an educational video teaching about there's this new molecule kit. And he says, actually, this is a product I created, and I'm launching a Kickstarter campaign. Do you want to go see how that campaign did?
Yeah, let's go see.
His goal was 42,000.
Really?
So I'll just do a search for Snadams here. So his goal is 42,000. He actually hit that goal within 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And look down here, within his 5-week campaign, over $500,000 he raised.
Wow.
Now this isn't a typical product that would go viral on a Kickstarter campaign,
Yeah.
but he had a tribe. And let's go back to his channel. He's got over 5 million subscribers.
That's great.
So it's a long way to answer your question.
Sometimes you can just build the channel, build the audience, and then decide what the business is going to be behind it.
Another reason for doing that is it takes time to build momentum on YouTube. I mean, we've talked, even if you go aggressive content-wise, you're going 5 episodes per week, that's 260 episodes a year.
Yeah.
To start making it significantly profitable to where you could quit a job, it's going to be 12 to 18 months
Okay.
before you're generating enough traffic and leads through sales and whatnot that it's really going to become a significant source of income for you. So wherever you're at, whether you've got a product or service or not, go ahead and start. At least post 1 episode per week and start building that momentum.
Wow. That's great. So I want to know a little bit more about kind of the next steps. So people might take action on your call to action at the end of your video, but what happens after that allows you to actually get new clients?
All right, so I can tell you and then I'll actually show you.
Okay.
So a call to action, you give away a free gift. Let's say it's a free book. And that book will opt you into an email list. You know, when you put your name and your email in there, and then it takes you through a sales funnel. We use ClickFunnels.
Okay.
So it goes through a sales funnel, and there's products that are offered. The one that I'll show you, typically we sell a $1,000 course that teaches real estate investing.
Okay.
And there's upsells, there's downsells, and then there's a phone sales team that will follow up as well.
Wow.
So all those leads come in, we gather their contact information. Our best converting offer is a free plus shipping offer. And so when people, even if they only pay $5 or $7 for the shipping and handling, they've entered their billing information, they've entered their address, their phone number, their full name. So we have everything, and we can call them and talk to them about events or different programs that Chris offers in the real estate investing. So would you like to see that?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay, so let's skip ahead to the end of this video. I actually haven't seen what his call to action is, but I'm guessing we're working with a partner who does life insurance, and so I'm guessing he's going to send people to that partner. Let's see how that works.
And for your life. If you want to get to know them personally, I highly recommend that you do. What I want you to do is there's a link below in the description. I want you to click it and have a conversation with them and say, hey, I'm a fan of Chris's. Real estate is in my...
Okay, so he says in the description, click the link. So let's go click the link. Free conversation with the right people. You see it's chriscrone.com/insurance.
Okay.
Okay, this is ClickFunnels. This is a sales page.
Okay. This is just a landing page?
Yeah.
Great.
And okay, so that specific video is to get a private consultation. Let's go find another one just so we can see a few different examples.
My name is Chris Crone. I'm a real estate investor who's been...
In fact, let's go back to...
My name is Chris Crone.
So I want to show you this video. This is our best performing video. It's got 5 million views. I love this video. It was so fun filming it.
200 grand if you're used to living off of 44, guess what? You say literally, I got nothing going for me, but I watched this video and I want some help. My team has good news for you. They'll be able to show you a plan. The reason why that's important to me is because I come from nothing. Wonderful parents, wonderful childhood.
So I want to talk about something he did here. We've still got a couple minutes to go in the video, but he's already starting to seed.
Okay.
So he actually started his call to action sooner.
Okay.
We can do that because we've grown a big channel. We've done over 700 videos. In the early days, we did a much softer call to action.
Okay.
And this video, it's like gold for us because YouTube loves it and they promote it, and that's why it's got over 5 million views.
And counting.
And he has such a strong call to action. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but as he was talking, a card also appeared. And the card said, get your free real estate game plan. You know, it was one of these. And so we've got call to actions kind of jumping up all over the place at the end. And let's see if I just click on one of these. So if I click on that, okay, we've got a video here. You know, people like videos that are coming from YouTube, but they're getting their free game plan. So this is a landing page that they can enter their contact information. And so does that kind of paint a good picture of how you convert YouTube views to leads and clients?
It seems like there's still some foundational work that you have to do that's outside of YouTube. You have to have these systems in place, and YouTube is helping drive that traffic to that marketing system.
Definitely. I mean, Chris's system here is pretty refined. He first launched this ClickFunnels campaign about 18 months ago, and it did well in the beginning, but he's made it better and better and better every single month for the last 18 months. And so this is a well-refined system. And we went 2 years on our YouTube channel before we even launched this. We were building that tribe first. We should have launched it a little bit sooner than we did, because in month 1 we made over 6 figures in sales.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, you don't have to have everything ready. You don't have to have all your ducks in a row with your business before you launch on YouTube. You can start on YouTube because it's going to take some time, build that momentum, build that following, and start working on your business and ironing those details out.
Now, at the beginning though, should you have some of those ducks in a row, such as the free offer to start building
So I'll give you an
list?
example. You do want to have a call to action. I was filming a few weeks ago with Michelle Villalobos, and she has a great business set up. But when we were talking about, okay, what's your call to action? Do you have a great lead magnet or some free gift you can give away? And she's like, I don't know. So we brainstormed for a minute, and this is a suggestion that I've repeated since then because it was so good. What we did is we gave it a name, something that would have value but kind of be evergreen. And we called it her Monetize Your Magic Playbook. And how we decided to create it is it's a Google Doc. So it's actually just a doc on Google that she puts all of her resources that she can update and improve over time. And she discussed that as a selling point, like as a benefit of it.
Sure.
That you're going to get this value now, and it's going to get better over time. So if you want access to my Monetize Your Magic Playbook now, go ahead and click the link below and you can get access to that for free. So she hadn't even created it yet, but we created the idea of it when we were filming, and she can create that Google Doc, and then over time she can put other links to other resources in there. So if she's referencing something about putting on retreats, a program that she teaches, she can just put a link to that in her Monetize Your Magic Playbook and link everything there.
Wow.
So that was just kind of a simple solution that we could create on the spot that's really valuable. We did put a lot of thought and time into what's the name of it that's going to be really valuable, that really represents her and her brand, and that can be evergreen.
Wow, I like that a lot.
So do you have other questions about how to get clients on YouTube? Be sure to ask them below. And before you get clients, you've got to get traffic. And one of the best ways to get traffic is through keyword research. You know that I teach all about this, and I've put it step by step in my keyword research guide. So I've got a link below, click that and you'll get my keyword research guide. And of course, you know what I'm doing here. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.